YouTube, hey Facebook, real quick. Trying to reconnect over here. Okay, so it is some things that I need to get out. I need to explain to you guys. Social media monetization, and normally I do this live on Mondays, but I've been getting a lot of questions about it. And the other day, I got a very lengthy email on what the expectation was, what the expectations are when buying one of my social media monetization guides. Listen, of course, like I always tell y'all, I am on YouTube and I am on Facebook, okay? But my social media monetization guide is not a get rich quick guide. So if that's what you got in mind, do not place an order. Okay. I've been doing social media for a couple of years. It paid off within the last 2 years. Okay. So social media is not a get rich quick thing. So if you are planning to purchase my social media monetization guide, plan to do the work, plan to do what it takes to get in a position that you want to get in. A lot of people think, okay, just because you're just now seeing me, that does not mean I have not been putting in the work. So my social media guide, I'm just going to start saying the monetization guide because it's like I get tongue tied saying it all at one time. But my social media guide is to help you and assist you to getting where you need to be to put the ducks in order to get paid. A lot of people don't understand the first bit of social media. So you go into social media and you go into social media and you automatically think that, okay, I'm gonna start this journey and tomorrow I'm gonna make some money. You're not making no money tomorrow. I don't care if you were Beyonce, okay? She had to wait her given time that each platform makes you wait, okay? They give you a time that you have to wait. You have to meet certain credentials in order to get where you want to be on social media. So one of the questions that the lady asked me, she was like, well, I want to buy your book, but will it help me in my Facebook pages? She want to do Facebook pages or Facebook groups. Yes, it will help you in your Facebook groups. And let me explain to you why. It does not break down groups per se, this group, this, but it helps you and it gives you the tools that you need in order to be successful on the internet. When I started this thing, a lot of people know me from doing the skits with Country Wayne. He would not have seen me if I was not doing what it was taking to be in a position where he's seen me. Okay, you you have to put in the work for to get a return on your investment. If you invest your time in anything, you're going to get a return. So if you think you're going to buy this social media monetization journal and not put in any work, then it's crazy. Don't order it, because I never want you to think that, okay, once I buy this book, I'm going to be booming, making money. No, once you buy this book, you're going to put yourself in position to make money. You're going to put yourself in the mind frame, in the habit making of doing what you need to do in order to get where you're trying to go. Okay? Because I don't want y'all in no way, shape, or form or fashion to think that it's a get rich quick scheme. It is a social media monetization guide for all of your platforms, not just YouTube, not just Facebook, not just Instagram, not just TikTok. It is for everything. So if you think you could be lazy and not do anything and make money on social media, that's not true. I'm going to quickly go through something in this book with you guys. So it says the 10 ways that you can make money. So just because you have not reached the point of where you can make money via platform monetization. Platform monetization is when Facebook pays you, Instagram pays you, YouTube pays you. That's platform monetization. So if you have not reached that point, which you can find in your dashboard, and the dashboard is in this book, okay? If you have not reached the point that they require for you to be platform monetized, then you still gotta put in the work. And this book teaches you how to put in the work. It teaches you the strategies that I use that have worked on all of my platforms because I have the numbers to prove it. So my strategy worked on my platforms, are continuing to work on my platforms, and I am sharing what I used in order to get where I am. I have not worked in 2 years. Well, social media is a job, but I have not clocked in to a 9 to 5 in 2 years. Ways that you can monetize without using platform monetization is like me selling this book. Like everybody wants to know something for free. Like I used to get calls every day, all day. Nora, would you tell me this? Nora, would you tell me this? Nora, would you tell me this? So let me tell y'all what Nora did. Nora said, I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. And I'm sorry, I was reading a text message that came in. And I'm going to put all of my knowledge in this book. I'm going to put all of my knowledge in this book. And this will be one way that I monetize my social media. That is one way to sell your products and your merchandise on your social media platform. That's one way to be monetized. All of that is in the book. Okay? Subscriptions. Like, you know how you used to go to OnlyFans? Well, you never probably went, and I never went. But how you used to pay to be on OnlyFans. Now, each website has a subscription base where you can pay to have one-on-ones with these people, with your community. That's another way. So if at all, and usually this is my Monday conversation, but I'm having this conversation on a Wednesday for y'all. But if you think the book is going to get you rich quickly, no. You have to learn ways and strategies and techniques in order to be monetized. And just because you go viral one time, let me explain. So I went viral and I got a few thousand followers. But you have to know how to keep those followers coming. How to, because that viral video is only going to last for so long. So you have to learn the techniques and the ways to keep people interested in you and not let your viral video be a one-hitter quitter. When I first started doing social media, somebody said, oh, get your 10 minutes of fame. My 10 minutes is now 4 years later, 4 or 5 years later. And now my 10 minutes of fame is 2 years social media content creator later. So if you think things happen overnight, they don't happen overnight. Just because this might be your first time seeing me, it does not mean I haven't been out here doing the work. There's work to be done. There's things, you got to do the work. So in this book, it teaches you the work. It teaches you how to define your brand. Okay? You got to know how to define your brand. This book, it teaches you the 6 steps to become a paid content creator. Identify your audience. I know who my audience is. I got like 70% men. 70% men on all of my platforms. So I gotta stay sexy. Not being funny, but I gotta stay sexy because I know who my audience is. I know who's coming to see me. But I know I have females that see me too. And I know I got a certain age of women and men that come see me. So you have to identify your audience. I don't do anything for kids because kids don't watch me. This book teaches you that, okay? Building your community. It teaches you how to build your community. How to, and when I say community, I don't say subscribers, I don't say fans, because we are all in this together. Y'all my community, y'all my people. Like I talk to y'all, y'all talk to me. This is what we do. We are a community of people. Ain't nobody better than the next man. I just happen to be the one with the phone right now. And I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys. But it teaches you how to build your community. This is not. Let me show y'all. This book is not, and it's cut on the edge because it's mine. So I had to make sure I don't be sending y'all my work. But this book is not a get rich quick situation. Okay? So it teaches you, where was I? How to build your community, how to establish your engagement and influence. Okay? So if I'm sitting here talking to y'all and I'm telling y'all exactly what I do, I'm showing y'all exactly what I do, I have the numbers to prove what I do, then now I am establishing my influence. I am establishing the somebody just texted me. I am establishing and engaging with my people. So it teaches you these types of things. So I don't want y'all to think that it's a get rich quick program. I had to do the work to be where I'm at. And you guys are going to have to do the work. I like to talk a lot about the Country Wayne thing. When I was on Country Wayne, do y'all think he was making money when he first started those videos? No, he did the work. Most of the internet people that you see, most of the YouTubers that you see, most of the content creators that you see them, but they didn't get paid from the first viral video. They didn't get paid from the first 1,000 people that followed them. They got paid after consistency and building up their community to be who they are now. The dashboard shows you how to sign up for your monetization platforms. That's another step that's in this book. Okay? And you can seek out brand deals. So when y'all see me and I tell y'all, oh, this wig came from so-and-so and I'm flashing a wig, or if I'm flashing something else, more than likely that person has either paid me or given me something of value for me to push their product. That's how to become a paid content creator. You have to do the work. I ain't going to keep y'all long, but I'm just saying. So in this book, it has steps. Define your why. So it makes you think. If you don't want to think, because if you start out with this thing like I started out, I ain't started out thinking. I just was doing something and happenstance put me where I'm at. But I had to learn the techniques in order to continue to grow. You will not grow without the techniques. You will not grow without consistency and continuing to do what you need to do to become a paid content creator. Okay? People say all the time, oh, you always on social media, because I have to be. So if you think you're going to come on here once a week, now you can come on here once a week. Let me tell you. And you can grow your following by doing it once a week. But you have to learn your algorithms. You have to learn what you are doing in order to get you where you want to be. Okay? Okay? So, the benefits. There's a lot of benefits in this book. The benefit is building your personal brand, networking and community building, monetization possibilities, and flexibility in independence. That's what I have. I have flexibility and independency. Okay. All right. So if y'all think this is a get rich quick book, then do not order it. I hate to tell y'all that. If you think you are going to get this book and I am going to say you can do A, B, C, and D and bam, you're going to get paid. No, I'm telling you, you need to do A, B, C, and D in order to get paid, in order to put you in the position, in order to put your mind in the right place to continue to make money via social media in one way or the other, because there are a lot of ways to make money. Okay? I teach you how to find your niche. When I came on here, it was all about Goodwill fashion. All I like is Goodwill fashion. You don't have to narrow it down to one niche. But when I started, it was my Goodwill fashion. As I continued on, and my stuff went viral, and I started looking at my people, my community, and who was engaging, then okay, these men don't really care about no Goodwill fashion no more. So now you got to show that you sexy over 50. So now I have to change my niche a little bit to keep my community. So I know a lot of you who have been following me from day one, I know you can see a change in my material, because I can keep doing this Goodwill and I can lose 70% of my people, or I can put the Goodwill with the sexy, with the gray hair, and I can keep everybody. See what I'm saying? It's methods to my madness. Methods to my badness. And I will continue to tell you about God. I tell you about my Goodwill. I tell you about God. Ain't no telling what I might come up with today or tomorrow. Okay? It also teaches you how to select. I'm sweating, y'all. This coming in, the heat. I try to pull this down. It will also teach you how to select the suitable platforms. I didn't get every platform at one time. I started with Facebook, and then I went to Instagram, and then I went to TikTok, and then I came to YouTube. I didn't try to do it all at one time, because it's kind of hard to do it all at one time. Don't get me wrong, you can do it. But my mind wasn't structured enough. So what this book does is give you an outline so you can structure it to do every platform at one time. Every platform at one time. And a lot of times I say, oh, today I'm going to talk about a young girl who got unalived. And I forget that was my topic when I woke up this morning. Or I'll think of something in the wee hours of the morning and I say, oh, you know what? When I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to tell social media about this. And I forget. This book has a place in it so you don't forget. Let me write all this down, because I might forget if I don't write it down. So it's a journal that gives you all of this month to month. It's a place in it so you can write down hashtags. Hashtags are important. And let me tell you why. Because if you push 70s, baby, 9 times out of 10, you're going to see a picture of Nora Potts. Because I always show 70s baby. So I keep that hashtag. Okay? I keep the hashtag 70 babies. I keep the hashtag gray hair. And then me and my sister is the Graceful Sisters. So I usually put that in there too. No, that's not the Apex. That's not the YouTube Successful Planner. I don't know what that is. But I am going to break this down. So this is the social media monetization guide. 24-25 calendar year. And every month I switch it out. So right now, the month of March is the first month that you'll start with. When April comes, I switch it to April. So whenever you buy the book is when that month will be. And I also have it in the PDF form, the printable form. So let me go some more real quick. And I'm gonna let y'all go because I got some stuff to do. And I usually do this. I usually do this on Monday. But content creation, okay? That ain't where I was at because I just seen it in the book. So the social media platform that you prefer to use, you'll start with that. So right here it says social media marketing platform. Your Facebook, you see all this right here? It shows the age of people that are on Facebook. Facebook normally has the most boomers, the baby boomers on it, between the ages of 24 and 34. So if you don't really want to gravitate to those type of people or those age people, then you go somewhere like Twitter, where you got people 35 to 49 on there. So it shows you everything. It shows you the type of content that does better on each platform. It shows you the strategies that studies have shown to be what works for each platform. It shows the pros and the cons of each of them. So again, like I say, if you think this is a get rich quick guide, it is not. This guide, you're going to have to put in the work. I didn't give y'all the answers to your situation. I gave you the answers to being victorious on social media. I gave you the answers to, if you don't want to put in the work, I'm telling y'all, do not buy it. If you are not really serious about social media monetization, do not buy it. If you're not ready to be consistent, if you're not ready to overall put in time, don't buy it. Because I just want to see people win. And again, just because you go viral, that means nothing. I done went viral 100 times over. And you can see on my viral videos, it'll say this right here, monetization, Snoopy, is making money. Making money out of whatever you're doing, you making money from it. And like Melinda said, Melinda, thank you for purchasing social media guide. But she said, your Blue Note said you're going to have to put in time. And it's going to hold you accountable. So if that ain't what you want to do, this is not the book for you. So for all my new social media people, because a lot of us have been here and we've got our numbers up. But now that you got your numbers up, what do I do? But for you new people who don't know, I even got in here what time usually works best on what platform. These are your top 3 monetized platforms. Okay? Now, these times don't always work for me no more because I've learned my community. I got to know my community. And my community be up when I be up. My community usually sleep when I be sleeping. And if not, they're going to drop a hello in my inbox to do something. So you have to learn what works best for you. But it teaches you how to navigate through social media. Okay? Let me see where else I'm at. So this right here. This is a page about consistency. It tells you how to be consistent. Set your goals, schedule your content, evaluate your performance daily and weekly. That's what this book shows you. This is not a get rich quick book. Okay? I can't say that enough. Okay? I started giving stars to get engagements. What do you recommend for getting play minutes on videos? Consistency. Everything is consistency. There's no tricks to it. Everything is consistency. And I hate to say that because it seems like such a broad answer. But the more you see me, the more plays I get, the more engagement I get, the more I come off to be knowledgeable about what I'm talking about. And I know what I'm talking about. Let me tell y'all why I know what I'm talking about. Because I have not worked in 2 years. My numbers show. And everything that I'm telling y'all is in this book. Everything that got me where I'm at today is in this book. So after consistency, see, I'm flipping through this book with y'all just for the sake of. So Snoop say subscribe really doesn't mean nothing. It does. I get a check every month from my subscribers. It's several ways to get paid via social media. Now, if y'all think some money better than the other money, I don't know what y'all talking about because I like my subscribers. My subscribers, I don't make as much money um, on my subscriber as I do on my real ads. I don't make as much money on my subscribers as I do on my YouTube videos. Like everything has its own. But when all that money going in the bank at the same time, when all that money hit my account between the 20th and the 24th, I'm good. Like I don't care where the money came from. I'm just gonna make it all work together for the good. You know what I'm saying? But I have a social media checklist on here. Okay? The checklist. It tells you a daily checklist. Things you ought to do to maintain and grow your following. I have a weekly checklist. I have a monthly checklist. Okay? And at the end of each month, I have a dashboard printout here. Right here. At the end of each month is a dashboard printout that I want you, not me. I want consistency is the key. I want you every month to put down how many followers you had. At the end of March, you're going to have a thing say, okay, I had 5 followers at the end of March. At the end of April, okay, I had 30 followers. At the end of May, I had 100 followers. So you're going to see your growth, your engagement every month. Chart your engagement, chart your reach. All of this comes into play. Okay? So I don't want y'all to think that this is a get rich book. This book is something that I literally put my time in. But not only did I put my time in, I must follow this book myself in order to continue to not have to clock in to a 9 to 5. Y'all see that song coming up? But not have to clock into a 9 to 5, okay? So don't think it's a get rich quick book. It's a book that shows you strategies in order to be successful on social media. Everybody ain't gonna be successful. If everybody was successful, if everybody was able to be successful, they would do it. But a lot of people don't want to put in work. And I told y'all last week that I wanted to be a nurse, but I couldn't. I wasn't successful at the school part of it. I ain't want to do that, so I couldn't be a nurse. In this book, you have all of your holidays. Why do I say that? What is that important? Because when something comes up, and I don't say Merry Christmas, my family and community be looking at me like, she ain't even say Merry Christmas. And you think people don't care about that? People care about that. They be happy when I put Happy Holidays for Nora Potts. My family, y'all my family, and community be happy. Okay? This right here. The month of March is Women's History, Kidney Awareness, and the 19th was the first day of spring. All that you got to address when you're talking to social media. Okay? You don't know how many people have problems with kidney. You don't know how many people you might save. You don't know how many people care about women's history. So when they see you care, all of a sudden they care. People care when you care. People stay when you care. You don't know how, out of Snoop, I ain't gonna keep answering your question now. Now the book is $50. Okay, I keep answering your question. I'm joking, but the book is. I'm trying to turn from the sun, y'all. The book is $50. How do I get paid from YouTube? Is it direct deposit? Everything is direct deposit. I have 2 Facebook accounts. And on Facebook, I get paid from subscriptions. I get paid from videos. I get paid from live videos. I get paid from bonuses. I get paid every way that I can get paid on Facebook. I get paid. On YouTube, I get paid for subscriptions, and I'm lying. I'm able to get paid for subscriptions, but I have not set that up yet. Why haven't I set that up yet? I don't know, because I just didn't set it up. But I am able to get paid for subscriptions. But I get paid for my YouTube videos. TikTok, I get paid for my videos over a minute, and I also get paid for something like what they consider a bonus. If you get so much stuff coming to you, okay, let's give her some money. Instagram, the same way. So all of these platforms are dropping money in all of my account. You can use a business account or you can use your personal account. You can even get like TikTok. I was scared of TikTok, y'all. So I sent my TikTok money to my PayPal. Because you go ahead, I ain't gonna give y'all my bank account number, but I give you my PayPal number, but I ain't giving you nothing else. So TikTok could drop the money over there in PayPal. You get what I'm saying? So Scorpio asked me, how do you protect your content? A lot of times I kind of don't want to protect my content. And you know how they say some people like, what's the word I'm trying to get to? Some people just like attention. So if somebody steal one of my videos and their people like my video, they're gonna look for Nora Potts. Okay? And then they're gonna find Nora Potts. You ain't gonna keep finding Nora Potts on all these fake pages because somebody gonna catch on to their fake pages. But it keeps driving my community. It keeps driving people to Nora Potts. So a lot of times when somebody stole my original picture and said this was a grandmama, I ain't no grandmama. But you know how many people I got just because somebody stole my picture? So I try not to really worry myself about who's stealing my material. But Facebook will catch you and say, like, if you getting off too much with my material, Facebook can say, hey, we know this girl. Because one of my pages, they actually validated. I ain't paid for no star. I ain't paying for no star. I ain't gonna say that out loud. Monique, the book is Social Media Monetization Journal. And every time I hold this book up, I'm going to try my best to remind y'all that this is not a get rich quick book. This is a book that teaches you the strategies and teaches you how to be dedicated to social media, how to actually put in the work for social media. What else is in here that I'm missing to tell y'all? In the back, influencers, okay? I want y'all to write down the people that y'all like that do what y'all do. Because if you cannot be coached, if you're uncoachable, nobody really wants to listen to you because you think you know it all. I'm going to put down in here, which this is a different, I have a notebook before I started this one, but I write down everybody that I like. I write down everybody that's doing something that I want to do. And I follow them. And I use their material sometimes because ain't no need in reinventing the wheel. But just because I speak in a different language, y'all might like the way influencer A say something. Y'all might like the way they say it. But somebody else might not, they probably can't gravitate to how they're speaking because they ain't from where I'm from. So a lot of times you got to hear stuff in a different person's voice, in a different person's attitude, in a different person's atmosphere and surroundings. You got to get it from the hood sometimes. So a lot of times that's why I think my people come from, because they can feel me where I'm coming from and when I be talking to them. You can't be lazy. Vonda said you can't be lazy in social media. And to me, social media, and I'm about to end this because I've been over my 30 minutes and I normally don't like to do over 30-minute videos, but that's one of my key things. Anything you can talk about for 30 minutes uninterrupted without help, that just might be your niche. That just might be what you need to take up and promote, okay? That just might be what you need to do. That might be exactly what you need to do. But social media monetization, my first year, my very first year of quitting my job, 6 figures. Okay? The very first year, 6 figures. Because what I did was, And I told this story over and over. I quit my 9 to 5, and my check from social media was only $1,200. Again, I had a savings. So don't quit your job if you don't got no savings. I had a savings. The law of the land said you ought to have 3 months of savings for rainy days. I had 3 months of savings, and I had a $1,200 check. And I said, if I put my time into social media, I'm gonna get a return on my investment. I'm gonna get an ROI. And that's what I did. My very first check, I think I told y'all this other day, I know I did because I tell it all the time, was $10,000. The very first check I made. So this ain't a get rich quick. This is a platform builder. This is so you can build your platform where people will see you, because a lot of times people pay you for your numbers. If you got 1,000 followers and I got 500,000, who do you think they're going to pay the most to advertise their product? Bingo. I'm out. Talk to you guys later, but I hope I answered all the questions that you guys were asking. And if you have any more, please drop them in the comments. Share this video with whoever you think it might be able to help. This goes for every brand. This goes for content creators. This goes for jewelry sale people. This goes for rappers. This goes for evangelists. This goes for everybody. This book is to help you brand whatever you plan to sell, whatever you plan to make money from. If it's making money from being you, then this book is here to help you make money from being you. I'm making money from being Nora Potts. That's all I am. That's all I could ever be. Nora Potts, your content creator, your social media coach, and I'm out. Love you guys.